Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. This is the review for the match between Punjab Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. The match went down to the wire, but this time Punjab held their nerve, and it was Shah Rukh Khan who finished it off. KL Rahul again with an innings with a half century, again getting out just before the match finished, and it looked like oh, it's going to be another collapse for Punjab. But Shah Rukh Khan, he's shown why he shouldn't have been dropped. He's a proper finisher. I don't know why he was dropped in the first place. He's playing brilliant even in the first leg for Punjab, and this man is a proper finisher. Again, if you just look at his stats, 22 of 9 balls, 2 sixes, 1 4. He took the pressure off KL Rahul. That's exactly what Punjab needed. They were missing that, people playing single double and KL Rahul also playing single double. It's about partnerships. The other guy contributes in a different way, and that's exactly what Shah Rukh Khan did. And credit to him for finishing off the game for Punjab. KKR, on the other hand, I think they were sloppy with the ball. If you saw from the first over itself, Owen Morgan putting down a catch, the last ball also going for 6. I would just say that they were unlucky with the Rahul Tripathi situation with KL Rahul's catch. I think that was a clear catch. You can zoom in 100 times. The balls were underneath the hand. I don't know why the umpire said that it hit the ground. You don't see anything like. He's saying the ball hit the ground. Maybe he saw the puff of dust. I don't know what it is, but clearly the ball was underneath and it didn't pop out or anything. He caught it cleanly. You can see it when it hits before, and if you just look at his hands were underneath, and the ball went and got stuck there. So that was a poor decision in my end. But Punjab have faced the other side of decision, so it's good for them that they got some luck of their own. And credit to them for finishing off the game in style, and Shah Rukh Khan in particular, brilliant finish. If you just see the first innings, KKR started off brilliantly, even though Shubman Gill got out. Iyer and Rahul Tripathi putting on a partnership. This Venkatesh Iyer, man, he's looking like a proper player, and a really good find for KKR. 67 of 49 balls, 9 fours, 1 6. Probably would have liked to bat on even more, and he will learn that with experience. He hasn't played cricket on this level for a long time, so he will understand that convert once you get a start like that, try to convert it to 1800. But you can't blame him. You have the likes of even Rohit Sharma, Kohli get out in those numbers as well. Quinton de Kock we saw recently, so can't really blame him for that. You expect the middle order to shine, but Tripathi, Rana, they both contributed, but the problem was Morgan. Morgan again 2 of 2. His form is a worry, and I think although he's been captaining well, but dropping a catch and then not contributing with the bat, it is costing KKR, especially when there's no Andre Russell there. Ferguson also not there, so you need the likes of Morgan to step up. And I was surprised even Tim Seifert was pushed down the order so much. He plays a bit like in the top 3, top 4 for New Zealand. I know these guys have a stacked top order, but maybe they should have sent him in. Morgan, if he's not in form, should have sent Seifert in and see what he could have done. He also got run out though, and that was the problem with KKR. I think maybe 15 runs short. They still could have defended it, to be honest with you, but another 15 runs could have confirmed the game for them, because they would have been really hard for Punjab then. And they'll be kicking themselves with the ball. Yes, the problem is you can't really blame them, but because of Russell's injury, they could only play 4 bowlers, and the 5th one had to be shared between Venkatesh Iyer and Nitesh Rana. And I think Venkatesh Iyer was targeted. KL Rahul looked to hit him, Shah Rukh Khan as well, and that's where KKR lost the game with that 5th bowling option. Whereas if you look at Punjab's figures, their bowling, Mohammad Shami 4 overs 23 runs, 1 wicket, economy of 5.75. Arshdeep 4 overs 32 runs, 3 wickets. Ravi Bishnoi 4 overs 22 runs, 2 wickets. And then you have Nathan Ellis, he got hit a bit, but they did have options to back him. And I think overall a really good performance from Punjab, especially with the ball. There's a lot of criticism, especially towards Shami in the last game, but he's shown that yes, he can have the odd game. But his 3 games out of 4 so far in the second leg, his economy has been under 6, and that's huge. Like, of course, he will get hit. He's an aggressive bowler. He'll look to pick up wickets, but he's an experienced bowler. He will have amazing games as well. He will show that consistency, and he should be backed. I think Mohammad Shami, of course, he will have the odd. That's how he bowls. He has that extra pace sometimes, and but it's about learning from those mistakes. That's exactly what he did after the Mumbai game. He learned from his mistake, and again under pressure, he bowled well. Along with Arshdeep. Arshdeep has been sensational. Even with the new ball, I was very impressed with the way he bowled. He was getting the ball to swing in, swing out, Mitchell Johnson type. And credit to him the way he bowled. For the player of the match, KL Rahul was given the player of the match for sure, but I would have probably given it to Arshdeep because those 3 wickets, slowing the runs, cutting the runs down, saving an extra 20 runs, and yeah, KL Rahul has been unbelievable. Nothing to take away from him, but again, he got out right at that situation. I know it's just 4 of 4, but that's how they lost the previous game against Rajasthan a couple games back. So that's something that K. Rahul needs to look to do. Needs to can't take it so deep. Just finish it off. He's the settled batsman. Finish it off in the second last over. Look to finish it. And yeah, apart from that, I think Punjab will be happy. The table is extremely tight now. Even Mumbai Indians are still in it. Rajasthan are still in it. So any of these can make that fourth spot. I think that third spot's a bit tough now with RCB winning their last game. But fourth spot, anyone can take it. Punjab play like this, they will cause problems. It's just about the discipline, in key areas, keeping their calm. That's one thing that Punjab lack. If they just keep a calm head, they can win these tough games. But if they don't do that, then it's difficult. You'll have even more tougher situations than this. Today was 4 of 4. Tomorrow it'll be 14 of 4. But if you're not going to keep a calm head, you won't be able to succeed. So that's one thing I would recommend Punjab to do. Just keep their cool and try to play a bit more aggressive and finish it off. If you lose, it's okay, but at least don't take it so deep, especially when there's a problem chasing run a ball as well in your team. And yeah, I think that wraps it up. A great game of cricket. KKR will be disappointed. Both sides were depleted, to be honest. So you can't really say that Punjab had advantage because they were missing Chris Gayle, and I think they handled it very well. Nicholas Puran pushed up the order again. I think that was a good decision, but he's just not been performing. So that's one guy. If he starts clicking, then this Punjab team will become even more difficult to beat, because I think now even KL Rahul and Agarwal can be more aggressive, knowing that Shah Rukh Khan is there as their finisher. They have that now. They didn't have it in the first 3 games, but now they know that in the middle order we have somebody who can come in and smash it around. So that should give their top order the confidence. And with KKR, I think they have to be more positive. Morgan at the toss himself said like it's going to be difficult for us because we have players missing. I think it needs to be more positive. We saw last season David Warner take his team with there was like a second string Sunrisers team literally with so many people injured, and he still took them to the playoffs and took them to the qualifying round. So they got third place and almost won that second qualifier. So they need to be more positive and take it from there. It doesn't matter if you have big players missing, you still have other personnel. Be positive and try to win games. But yeah, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you.